We ready for our next battle? First stop, all the way from Akron, Ohio, make some noise for John Brown. All right. And his opponent, keep it going for Andre Myrie. All right, John, you want to go first or second?
Homie, I came with
all right, Andre's going to go first. John's going to go second. You guys know what time it is. Let's do it. Battle, 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 battle.
All right, let's get straight to it. You guys can't hear it, but he's struggling to breathe up here. John Brown has to use a harness when he takes his shit just so he doesn't roll off of the toilet. You Humpty Dumpty bitch.
I'm gonna take that from the surprise emoji after an edible. Now, this is cool. I like Andre. I was very glad when he moved from New York to Cleveland. I didn't know why a comedian would do that, but I'm glad he did. But he's very, very funny, very smart guy. Andre was so gifted as a child. When he was in 4th grade, he had to take advanced classes at a university. And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. Like, he's got an abnormally large brain. That's why his eyes look like they're going to pop out of his head.
You wouldn't understand that. You're the picture of mediocrity. John Brown struggles with anxiety. He's a fat guy who doesn't like cake, drives a Subaru, and loves to hike, which is just a long way to say incel. Which everybody knows is early onset pedophile. But I don't think he has what it takes to be president.
It's great. Everybody give it up for Unc Fester.
I know you're not talking about people with no necks.
Andre told me he has step siblings, and I didn't ask, but I just assumed that he shares a dad with James Harden and a mom with the Howard Stern show's Beetlejuice.
I look nothing like James Harden, you fucking racist.
Beard.
Yeah, a nigga with a beard, James Harden. Yeah, typical. Look at it. John Brown said he recently lost 65 pounds, which is incredible.
Thank you.
But it sucks because you do all of that just to look like a baby Snorlax. All right. As his weight loss journey continues, I'm taking bets on what he's gonna be able to see first: his neck or his dick.
It's my dick. It came through last week, actually. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's a lie. You've never seen your dick. We know that's a lie.
Oh, man. Andre told me that he was in a 4-year relationship with a married woman, and that was his toughest breakup. And I was like, yeah, dude, did you think murdering 2 people and fleeing to Cleveland was going to be easy?
You weren't supposed to tell anybody about that. That was supposed to be a secret. My real name's not Andre, by the way. John Brown is single, obviously. He also said he finds it incredible that comedians have time to date. And I'm like, yeah, you're single because you have no time to date. It has nothing to do with your uninteresting bone structure. And your Humpty Dumpty. And your Humpty Dumpty like Bill. He also told me he was in a Walmart love triangle, right? He was with his coworker, and she left him for There was another coworker. She left him for John, and then started cheating on John with him again. And I feel like it's because she took the over and not the under on his weight loss journey.
I'm just confused because you can't tell what my bone structure is. I don't know. Right? I don't know.
He does have no neck. It's very true. It's very true. It's very true.
Andre has resting. I just saw a ghost face.
I'm around a lot of pale people like you. That's what.
I'm leaving that there. You can go ahead.
John Brown says his early childhood he was lower middle class, and his teen and adult years he was middle class. Way to top out at mediocrity. John Brown looks like Bob the Builder if he found cocaine in Jameson instead of construction.
Does anybody have any cocaine? By the way, just wondering. It'd be cool if you did. No, it's cool. We gotta wrap this up though. Andre's got to get back to playing chess in a park with the white youth that needs advice. So,
I'm gifted. What can I say, nigga? That's what I do.
Andre always looks like his polyjuice potion is about to run out, and he's slowly changing back into the Chinese pug that he is.
It's well done. Okay.
Keep it going for these guys. That was good shit. Very funny. Also, yeah, nobody could see your bones for another 65 pounds. All right, who wants to go first? Chris, what do you got on this battle?
Man, that was so good. Thank you guys for doing this. Where my notes go? Unkfester, Beetlejuice. Very good. John's does have an uninteresting bone structure. I've always said that. People are like, who's got the least interesting bone structure in town? And I'm like, fucking John Brown, that's who. But John got it this time on just the comebacks and then the jokes. We're all hitting back to back. So,
John. All right, that's one for John. Tabitha.
I loved this battle. It had some of my favorite insults I've ever heard. Andre, you calling John a Humpty Dumpty ass bitch? And then also a baby Snorlax? Phenomenal. This was a really close battle for me, but ultimately John polyjuice potion into Chinese pug fucked me up. That got the final point for you. I give this to you, John.
All right, that's two for John. Pope.
Chinese pug, dog. Because Andre looks like he always surprised by how much John can eat. How much? No. I really love this battle. Uninteresting bone structure is probably one of my favorite jokes I've ever heard. But I think because you had strong rebuttals, I might have to go with John Brown on this one. So, yeah.
All right, that's three for John. But Kyle, we still want to hear what you got to say.
You guys look like somebody put googly eyes on fucking river rocks. Andre, you were with him until you talked about Walmart for 45 minutes. And then I was like, fuck, he's done. He's cooked. Congratulations on seeing your dick last week. Something I'm striving for one day. But yeah, John took this one, I thought, pretty handily. But Andre, great job. Thanks for coming.
All right, John wins. We'll make some noise for both of them. That was a great battle. Another great battle.